All right, guys, I have played around long enough, and finally the day is here. I'm finally gonna start driving this car. Yes, I've had this car for 3 years, and I had the realization that I've had it for 3 years, and I've driven this car maybe 5 or 6 times. And usually it's just been like up and down the street just to keep it running. It's a beautiful car, and obviously I haven't been using it, but today, finally got it registered and insured. So we are taking this thing home. This is my new daily. E90 was fun, M3 is fun, all that stuff, but I miss driving an E36 every day. The drift car is obviously battered and bruised, so I don't drive that car every day, and Ebony is still out of commission, so I miss my E36, and what a perfect time to finally put this thing back on the road. So first thing we gotta do is swap the battery, because I have a battery for it, because you obviously know it's not gonna start. I think we're gonna try to clean it today too. Maybe not the inside, but oh God, there's cobwebs in there. Get the cobwebs out of here. And yeah, obviously it still needs interior. I have one seat. I don't have a bottom bench, and I don't have a passenger seat. I think a friend does have a passenger seat, and then a bottom bench I'm just gonna have to find from a part out car, so eventually we'll get one, but it's cool with just me right now. Doesn't matter. But let's put a tag on this thing and swap the battery and go get it washed. Ooh. Oh my God. Are there spiders in here? Oh no, this is so bad. Very cool thing that I found out. Since of course when you do insurance, you gotta run VIN and all that stuff, right? This whole time I thought this was a 323. It's an M52 B25, this is a 323, so it's dog shit slow. It's actually a 328. Remember when I had to change the head on it and then I put ARP head studs in here and I made a joke and said, hey, I might boost this thing one day, you never know. I have no intentions on doing it, but just in case one day I decide to boost this thing, it already has head studs in it. Well, if I do, it's gonna like it. So this thing is absolutely filthy. I've actually never washed this car the entire time I owned it, because again, it hasn't been driving. And it's drivable, it is drivable. I just have to fix things. Probably the worst part about this is probably the bumpers. They need to be resprayed, as you can see, but and this is hanging off because I took the bumper bracket that's supposed to hold the thing there and I put it on the drift car. So I borrowed it for the drift car and then I broke it on the drift car again, so I have none. So I have one on this side, so this side is kind of normal, but yeah, I need to get the front bumper resprayed and the rear bumper resprayed. Rear bumper's pretty bad too, but other than that, like there's no like dents on the body or anything. Like it's really clean. Like it's dirty, but clean. So obviously when this thing gets washed or detailed, this thing is gonna be like beautiful. Like this really is a nice looking car. All right, let's get shouty crunk. Should be first try. Oh, stop that. Perfect. Need gas. Light's not on, but okay, it should be on. Why is the light not on? But it's definitely, look how quiet the thing is. No check engine lights. This thing is beautiful, man. This thing is perfect. Except for it's automatic. It's like the only thing I don't like about it. And top doesn't work, but that was expected. Oh, it's filthy under here. Oh my God. Oh, that's gross. That is gross. Yeah, oh my God. Okay, let me get that before it falls in my alternator. Oh, the piece fell in there. Let it get chewed up. Whipping the form, boy. Whipping that form, boy. Hate these rocks, man. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No, it happened again. Yeah, we're cooked here. This is the last time I gotta go through the gravel though. This is the last time I just gotta make it out of here. It's the last time. There's a little piece of wood here.
Nope. You know.
Yeah. They suck for any other occasion unless you're slammed. No. I'll try to go reverse real quick. Oh.
That's where it gets the same. Hey, but it got under.
Yeah.
Damn, it twisted me.
Yeah, and this is why we don't use this shit.
To be fair, it probably isn't meant to use on gravel.
Yeah. Hey, hey. We free. We free. Woo. What if I got headlights? They should work. I have one headlight. Standard E36 stuff. Okay, well, I know I need to fix headlights. All right, guys, we are getting on the road legally. We are officially on the road. We driving. So, I'm going straight to the gas station, and hopefully it makes it. All right, good news is I made it to the gas station. Bad news is the transmission light and the traction control light came on, but it drives fine. So I don't know why it's on. So hopefully it's nothing bad. All right, I just put a dub in there just to get some gas in there, and lights went away. So I'm gonna drive it. If it comes back, I'm just gonna possibly keep driving it or turn it off. I don't know. Again, I don't know. It's like my first experience with an automatic E36. Like, I don't even know friends that have automatic E36s, so I don't know what would cause the transmission light to come on. Obviously some type of transmission problem, but it doesn't seem like it has a problem, so I don't know. So maybe it's running hot. I have no idea. Again, drives perfectly fine, so I don't know. Smooth shifts. I did it again. This time the check engine light's on too. What are you doing? All right, I made it to my next destination. This thing is interesting right now. So first off, you see the headlights started working. So yeah, it has a bunch of little electrical gremlins that seem like they're getting better as I drive the car. So yeah, let me turn the car off real quick. Right now, the transmission light is back on as well as the check engine light, but I will explain what is going on. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't have a scanner on me. Shut up. I don't have a scanner on me. That would make sense, right? If I could just run codes and figure it out. I leave the shop and I drive straight to the gas station. 5 minutes into the drive, transmission light comes on. Everything seems fine, but transmission light comes on and I'm just like, okay, that's kind of weird, but nothing changes. Park the car, turn it off, put gas in it, turn it back on, and it was clear. I'm about 40 minutes away from the shop right now. So we made it 40 minutes. About 10 minutes into the next drive, check engine light and transmission light come on at the same time. and it feels like it's slow. So it feels like it's misfiring. Like you're hitting the gas and you can kind of feel it stuttering a little bit. So it feels like a misfire. So I pull over, turn it off for 20 seconds, turn it back on, check engine light is still on, transmission light goes off, it's revving freely, it's no longer misfiring. So I keep driving. About 5 minutes into it, it starts to misfire again, but transmission light doesn't come on. Starts to misfire, and 5 minutes into the next drive, and then the misfire just goes away. Check engine light still on, no transmission lights for like 25 minutes. Like a good, smooth, regular drive. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Also, I tried to turn the radio on probably in the first like 5 minutes of driving. Turn the radio on. I didn't hear speakers playing any music and anything. So I'm like, damn, speakers don't work. This is my first time trying it. And then as I'm driving, boom, the speakers just randomly come on. I'm like, oh shit, that scared the hell out of me. So speakers work. I get behind the car, realize the headlight works, and the car's driving perfectly fine. But right now, at the end, probably 35 minutes into this drive now, it started to misfire again, and transmission light is on again. So I bet if I started right now, transmission light will probably go off, but it still will have the engine light, and I don't know if it will rev or not. So no transmission light, and it's perfectly fine. So no misfire. I think the coil pack is maybe getting hot, and probably just has a bad coil on it, and it keeps getting hot and just kind of misfiring or whatever. Transmission, I don't think there's anything wrong with the transmission light, so I don't know why transmission light keeps coming on and off. It had no change in the transmission and how it drove. The only difference was the misfire. So I don't know what's going on, but here we are. So I'm gonna wash this car real quick. I don't have a brush. I'm not using that brush because that will destroy it. So it's literally just gonna be water, but anything will be better than what it is. So if I get close to it and spray, as long as all this stuff comes off with just straight water, then we should be good. So I'm gonna put the window up. Does this have any fancy window stuff? Let's see. No. Oh, it does. Oh, we ball it. Wait. Oh, I unlocked it. We ballin'. Shawty look good, boy. Shawty look good, boy. This is the first time I've actually cleaned the car since I've owned it. This is the first wash in 3 years. It is nuts. I think I wiped the wheels down one time. That's about it. And I need to clean them again. This side is rubbing a lot. So all this black stuff is actually tire. And there's tire mark starting to groove in here. And there's little tire spots. It didn't want to spray off. So I need to hit it with a little sponge or something. But for the most part, yeah, there's some spots here too that need to be addressed. It definitely needs a detail. And again, it definitely needs the bumper repainted, and this needs to be sealed because it's leaking. Oh, both of them are. Damn, aftermarket lights. But motherfucker look good. Dang. This thing is beautiful, man. I'm not saying that because it's mine. Like if I just like randomly saw this car in a parking lot, I'd be like, damn. I'm saying it now. All right, guys, it's been a couple days actually since I've been driving the car. I filmed an outro at the car wash and I had audio issues, and somehow the audio just blanked out, which kind of worries me because I actually filmed a few videos around the same time and I didn't edit them, so those are probably going to have audio issues too if that's happening. So but as far as the car's been driving smooth. Transmission light stopped coming on for whatever reason, but it is still misfiring, so I'm actually have to check what the misfire is right now, because it's misfiring right now as it's idling. So I brought a coil pack and I'm going to see if I can figure out exactly which one it is, and then try to do a quick little diagnostics to see if it's a coil pack or something simple or whatever. So let me see what we got here. All right, guys, it sounds kind of smooth, but it's definitely vibrating, and especially if I rev it a little bit high. It's definitely missing on one of the cylinders, and it looks like it's missing on cylinder number 5, only because I pulled it already, not because I'm some crazy guru like that. But I thought it was cylinder 6, but cylinder 5. Seems like it didn't make a difference when I take it out, put it back in. So we're gonna go ahead and swap in another coil. Hopefully that fixes it. If not, maybe it's a spark plug. I didn't bring a spark plug with me, but let's find out. That is rusty. Holy shit. No wonder this shit don't work. Bruh, that is insane. That is disgusting. Yeah, I bet that doesn't work. Yeah, I bet 6. But when I unplug 6 definitely makes a difference. So 6 seems to be fine. 6 might be rusty too, but yeah, no wonder that doesn't work. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and swap this out. I'm in a parking lot, so I don't really have a lot of resources here. Otherwise, I'd clean that out a little bit better. But we're gonna pop this on here and see if I can actually get all my spark back. No, it didn't make a difference. So that spark plug is probably rusted too. So I definitely have to pull the spark plug out. All right, well, unfortunately, I don't have a spark plug socket with me. It's actually in my drift car, which is at the shop, which is like 45 minutes away from here. So I'm gonna have to do that another day, but that's obviously a little bit of a problem. So most we could do today, but again, still drives, still shifts, everything. So it's doing fine. You know what I'm saying? Holding temperature, all that stuff. And yeah, everything's good. So I had to double check to make sure it's holding temperature. I didn't want to jinx it. Yeah, I tried to film the outro the other night and didn't work. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is if something changed, you may have noticed. If you didn't, look down, because the channel now is called iBGarage. So I changed the name from It's Black to iBGarage mainly because I want to sync up my brand iBGarage with my YouTube channel. So I do a lot of events at shows and stuff, and I have to explain to them when they ask me what iBGarage is, and I'm like, it's a YouTube channel, but that's not the YouTube name. So it sounds a little confusing for them trying to explain both. So it's easier to just go ahead and have them synced up together, and iBGarage, you know, works. So I like iBGarage. I think it sounds great. It sounds more like, you know, working on cars and stuff versus just, you know, just being black. Because I'm black, it's black. That's me. So anyways, other than that, the car has been doing great for the past couple days. I've been driving it to the grocery store, driving it to the gas station, just driving it, just little errands here and there, and it's been working fine. So again, other than the misfire that doesn't happen all the time, it only seems to happen like after like a 5 or 10 minute drive, and then it'd be, yeah, still there. So yeah, once the car cools down again, then it won't misfire. So it seems like once it gets hot, that rust or whatever that's in there starts to activate the misfire and loses connection. But other than that, it's good. So the car's been doing good. Still needs a lot of work to do, not just the seats, but there's a lot of little stuff that's really annoying me. So stuff I'll try to get tackled here pretty soon. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Deuces. I'll see you in the next one.